And joining me now is Nancy Pelosi. You've worked so hard for this. You only have to switch 5 seats. Well, I guess we lost one congressman from New Jersey.
But that will be a Democratic seat.
So they have to name that by next week. But 5 seats. Hakeem Jeffries, the party unified.
Yes.
You're getting a lot of the props for having brought people together and recognized that change had to be made.
Well, my motto is just win, baby. We just have to win for the American people, for the children, for our democracy. Everything is at stake. I feel very confident under Hakeem's leadership, Catherine Clark, Pete Aguilar, Ted Lieu, Susan DelBene, that we have the makings, the plan, and the candidates for success to win the House.
What are your expectations for Kamala Harris on her big night after the way Tim Walz brought it all home last night?
Wasn't Tim wonderful? So proud of him, 12 years in the House. Tonight, Kamala will be wonderful. You know what? Because she has so much confidence. She will be herself. She will talk about the issues that are of concern to America's working families. It's wonderful that she's a woman and that she's a woman of color, but people want to know what it means to them in their lives. So if it's child care, if it's home, a family and medical leave, if it's home health care, if it's issues that relate to housing, our economy, lowering cost for America's working families.
In your speech last night, you thanked President Biden for his extraordinary service and the legislative accomplishments, the accomplishments that you were part of, a key part of.
No.
You also said this, though, in your interview with David Remnick for The New Yorker.
Do you think your relationship will be there?
I hope so. I pray so. I cry so.
You worry about it?
I lose sleep on it, yeah. Yeah.
You think he's angry at you? You think he's angry at you?
I don't know. We haven't had a conversation.
It's been very tough. I know this is a friendship that goes back 50 years. He's on vacation, but are there any plans for you to talk?
Well, I hope so. But again, that was then. This is now. We have to go forward and use all of our energy, not reviewing the past, but going forward to win this election. This is not going to be easy. The other side will misrepresent, mischaracterize, and the rest, as they do. They will try to nullify everything that is in place for the peaceful transfer of power. So we just have, as I've said to all the speeches I've been making here to different groups, we've only just begun. This is one good day in front of another. Own the ground in our mobilization, message with unity, not menace, and again, have the money to get the job done. That's all coming in. I say to my colleagues all the time, our diversity is our strength. Our unity is our power. So we want to go forth with that unity, with the political skills to get the job done, but most importantly, with the policies that address the needs of America's working families with our ticket, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz.
In talking about Donald Trump in your speech last night, you laid the responsibility right at his feet for January 6th, for the assault on the Capitol. And I mean, you were one of the victims. I mean, we all watched the incredible video of the rioters going down the corridor past your office and banging on the door. Where's Nancy? Nancy. That said, I want to get your reaction to what Donald Trump had to say in North Carolina yesterday about their focus on not getting not getting the vote out, but stopping Democrats from cheating. Watch.
Our primary focus is not to get out the vote. It's to make sure they don't cheat, because we have all the votes you need.
So this narrative of his that it's the Democrats who cheat.
Well, I've said this over and over again. Donald Trump is a master of projection. Anything he says, he's talking about himself. We don't even think in terms of cheating. That's not who we are. We're Democrats who believe in the system, and Republicans, by and large, had done that until he came along. So when he says cheat, he's saying that's what I would do. So therefore, I project and say they would. So we can't, as I say, we don't agonize, we organize. We just go out there and do our job. And, well, one thing I think would be helpful is to have a bigger vote.
You've got a unified convention. There's no question that this has been really well done. But you've got 30 uncommitted delegates in Minnesota. They haven't been protesting. They're not outside. They're not making a fuss. All they wanted was a meeting and to have a conversation about an arms embargo. Should the Harris campaign have given them something in order to smooth the way through tonight?
Well, I don't know that they haven't given them anything. When I was in Michigan last Wednesday at the invitation of the governor, some of the people told me that they had some of the...
Well, they've had contacts, but they wanted something here at the convention. They wanted a role. They wanted some...
I'm not second-guessing this. We're here to talk to the American people. Joe Biden was the leading person to call for humanitarian assistance. What happened is terrible to children. The collateral damage of war should teach us that it is not a civilized way to resolve conflict. There has to be a two-state solution there so that Palestinians can live in a self-determined way and Israelis safely and securely as well. But it can't, we have to defeat a person who is a threat to our democracy of the kind that we have not seen. At the beginning of our country, Thomas Paine said the times have found us. Declare war, establish a new nation. Abraham Lincoln took up that charge to keep our country together years later, decades later, and now the times have found us to save our democracy. That is what we are here to do. They'll make their decision about the use of their time, resources, and messaging. But one of the things that's sad for me is the Republicans said to me, we're not giving any aid to the humanitarian assistance to the Palestinians. We were the ones fighting for that. Joe Biden is the one fighting for that. Hamas is a terrorist organization, and they're not admitting that. They're not asking for the release of the hostages. So it's no use my litigating that debate here. This is Kamala Harris and Tim Walz's convention. They will make their presentation to the American people. This convention is not the end of any discussion. There'll be plenty of time to go
Before you
forward.
go,